Why, hello, and welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this Sunday, November the 26th. My name is Kat. I've got your astrological spiritual forecast and guidance going from today through Saturday, December the 2nd. This week's video is called Holiday Madness. We do have two major energy shifts this week. We have a full moon on Monday with the moon in Gemini. And then on Friday, we have Mercury going into Capricorn. But this week is all about tapping into that Sagittarian energy. It's really interesting because the Sagittarian energy isn't prevalent this week. However, what is prevalent, we have a lot of action in Pisces, in feelings, on the most elevated level. Pisces is our spirituality, and with the sun in Sagittarius, we get in touch with our relationship with our spirituality. So the week ahead is about us tapping into our faith, our beliefs, our spirituality, to find the answers that we're looking for, to find clarification, and to help guide us. Because it's going to be a challenging week in the outer world, especially with other people. Now, let's face it, you guys, we're all a little crazy at this point. We have so much to do and so little time to do it. So everyone is going to be on edge this week. Now, knowing that, and they're going to start projecting, and I'm going to tell you what that's going to look like. But with us understanding the energies, we can choose to remain unattached, unaffected by whatever it is going on. This week is a very productive week, and it's something we want to focus on because guess what? Next week, Mercury goes retrograde, and getting things done is going to be a little harder. So if we want to get it done, this is the week to get it done. However, we're flying solo. Don't look for cooperation. Don't look for outside help unless they're willing, unless they offer it. Because everyone's into their feelings. They're into their darkness. And they're having a hard time keeping up with everything. At the beginning of the week ahead, we have a nice inconjunct. And I'm saying that facetiously. You know, the inconjuncts are prevalent through the whole week ahead. And the inconjunct is 150 degrees relationship between two planets. And it usually signifies a relationship needing to be balanced or adjusted. It's not as crazy as a square where there's a total full-on confrontation. This looks more like someone pushing our buttons and just pinching us and annoying us and irritating us, okay? So that is the energy of the inconjunct, and I want us to be aware of that this week because those buttons are going to be pushed starting at the beginning of the week. We have an inconjunct. Remember, I talked already about Neptune and Pisces. So the beginning of the week, including the full moon in Gemini, there are going to be religious differences, spiritual differences. People are going to project their own beliefs, their own opinions. And the reason that they're doing that is because they're unsure of their own beliefs. If you are confident in what you believe, you don't need to project on other people, right? So remember that when people are trying to force their perspectives, their beliefs, and opinions on us this week, don't participate. Don't engage. Understand what's going on. Allow them their opinion, but we don't have to get into any kind of debate. Just honor it and let it go. That is our best advice. Not only that, with this Piscean energy, people will try to manipulate us into buying into their beliefs and their perspectives. Maybe they have an opinion that we need to entertain. We can look at the big picture, but the bottom line is don't compromise who we are for anyone else just to be accepted and fit in or whatever it is. That is our challenge. On Tuesday, this emotional chaos takes place at work. We have a moon T-square on Tuesday, meaning there's an opposition and there's a square. So we have 180 degrees, and then we have the square of 90 degrees. And the T-square is between Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So again, people will try to manipulate us, try to tell fantastic stories, but people are projecting their own beliefs, opinions, especially about spirituality and religion during this time. Now, remember the beginning of the video again, I said this is our opportunity to check in on our spirituality, our faith, our beliefs. Do they reflect who we are? If not, do we need to evolve them a little bit? For instance, maybe we decided our religion was better than everyone else's. Most religions think that, by the way. My religion's the best. Everyone else is going to hell or wherever, right? Then we realize we are one human family trying to learn and grow and find our way on this life journey. We all want to have purpose. We are all the same right here. Our cultures, our religions, our nationalities, our race may be different, but in here we're all the same. Maybe we need to incorporate that into our beliefs in our faith if we have grown to that point. That's what I mean. So great time this week because our buttons, like I said, are going to be pushed. Where are we at? What do we need to adjust? Are we good where we're at with our faith? So on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then Wednesday at the workplace. Wednesday at the workplace, people will be trying to, like I say, manipulate us into buying into whatever it is they're trying to sell. Again, productive week. We need to be working solo. Don't be looking for the buy-in of anyone else because what's going to happen for their buy-in, we're going to have to compromise ourselves. So that's it for that lecture. Wednesday and Thursday, we have two more in conjuncts. On Wednesday, watch out about spending too much money. Spending beyond our means. We're spending beyond our means. Why? Because we want to impress someone with our gift. $500 a gift is better than $10 a gift. But that's not true. So watch out for that. Gifts are giving something that's personal. And I've told my friends when they are low on cash and they say things, well, I can't afford a gift for you this year. Yes, you can. How about a picture of yourself in a frame? We can gift, we can show our appreciation and love. We don't need to spend $1 million doing it. Most of us appreciate something that's personal and comes from the heart. So remember that and don't be going too lavish. this week, okay? Spending beyond our means. There are a tendency to do that. You know, that Sagittarian energy is a little is good, more's got to be better. No, no, don't spend beyond our means. And then on Thursday, we're right back into it. Again, it's inconjuncts all week long where people are projecting their own insecurities out there, and we just have to make sure that we stay quiet, centered. We have faith in who we are, and we don't compromise who we are for anyone else. There is a little bit of Libra energy floating around the week ahead. So Libra, remember, is all about balancing relationships. But the negative side of Libra is allowing ourselves to be like doormats, not speaking up for ourselves just to hold the peace, so we think. So watch out for that. Again, everyone's a little bit on edge. Everyone is a little bit insecure. So don't let anyone push our buttons and engage in negativity. That is our challenge. Also, let's take time out every day to check in with our higher selves through quiet and centering, however that looks like for us. And we can use the little meditation, little guided imagery that we do later on in this video. But make sure that we're taking care of ourselves during this hectic time so that we don't crash and burn and then we're not worth crap to anyone, are we? Right? Yeah. So on Friday, Mercury moves into Capricorn, which brings a little groundedness to how we relate and how we communicate, gives us a little bit more definition, more practicality. So that will help the situation, especially as we're getting set up for this for it to go retrograde next week. Remember that. Be as productive as we can this week, because next week, with that retrograde, things are going to tend to screw up on us, okay? Especially if we're running circles around ourselves. So get it done this week as much as we can. Then on Friday also, we have a T-square with the moon in Cancer, Pluto in Capricorn, and then 90 degrees is Venus in Libra. So again, we're looking for relationship adjustments, and what this is going to look like is pretty much a confrontation, I gotta say. So there may be a confrontation on Friday, and because Pluto's in Capricorn, could be the workplace. And this is going to be about security, that Cancer. We want to be secure. We don't want to take any risks. So whatever it is, someone is feeling insecure, and it could blow up. So again, be careful, remain unattached, and take our deep breaths and do our meditation. Stay grounded as much as we can. On Saturday, finally, we have a little sextile, a 60-degree relationship. Let's get away from T-squares and inconjuncts. Man, press my button all week long. Press my button. Why? So I can get in touch with my relationship with my spiritual self. That's the whole key. But on Saturday, date night, we have Mercury in Capricorn sextiling Saturn in Pisces. So gives us an opportunity to really get with our partner, friends, and family, do something. Our conversation and our discussions are deep and meaningful and tend to help the relationship grow and evolve. Maybe we'll be talking about to our significant other. Maybe we want to talk about a job change. Maybe we want to talk about a project in our job. We've got that Mercury and Capricorn. And maybe we are able to communicate on a practical grounded, effective level. Finally, we had the thoughts in our head, but we couldn't get them to manifest in a way that we could share them clearly. So that could happen Saturday too. So a great, I'm not going to say a great date night, but it's a good date night. And just remember to honor the other. Remember, we're all a little crazy right now, trying to keep our act together and get our stuff done. So maybe we want to do something with our partner, friends, and family, which is more of a time out, something relaxing. Let's go get a massage together, right? Something like that. So that's the week ahead. A little bit challenging, but great opportunity to get in touch with our spiritual self and really develop that relationship and to expand our beliefs, expand our opinions, expand our faith. All right, so get ready, get set, go. We're out of the gate for the holiday. So let's get started. Let's get the week started by becoming balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher selves by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Then we'll say our Sun in Sagittarius affirmation. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Let's take one more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the disease, all the negativity, all the toxicity. We see it flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away to wherever it came. And in its place, we are being filled with this beautiful light made up of white light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire bodies, but it is protecting us, deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity back to its source. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher self, let's say our Sun in Sagittarius affirmation. I'm giggling now inside. You'll know why. I see the goal. I reach the goal. I see another goal. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in the space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. I see the goal. I reach the goal. I see another goal. Good, good. And I was giggling because I should say, why don't we, a good way to get through this hectic season is to make a list and just tick off one project, one errand at a time. Then we won't feel so overwhelmed. I see the goal, I reach the goal, I see another goal. So perfectly Sagittarius. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat for my amazingly funny memes and my daily inspirational messages that help us stay aligned and centered and balanced during the week. And if you like the message of the Soul Sister channel that we create our own reality, whether consciously or unconsciously, please share it, because this is the beginning of creating this beautiful, loving world. We have to start here. When each one of us begins to take responsibility for ourselves, we can create a world of peace and love. So let's get started. Remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel. Life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Don't go too crazy. Don't go mad. Namaste.